Good evening, folks, and welcome to this weekend service change edition for the weekend of January 18th to the 21st, 2019. And this is your host, Jason Anthony Pinheiro. And as you guys see, this time we're going to use the weekender. And we're going to do the service change for each and every subway line, plus special events that are occurring this weekend. And let's start with the one. We have Bronx bound one trains of running express between 96th Street and 145th Street. This is due to station maintenance along the Broadway 7th Avenue line. For 103rd Street, 110th Street, 116th Street, 109th for 103rd Street, 110th Street, 116th Street, and 1/3. Let's say it again. For 103rd Street, 110th Street, 103rd, 110th, 116th, 125th, and 137th Street. Take the 1 to 181st Street and transfer to a South Ferry bound 1 train. Or transfer at 145th Street if you have unlimited Metro card. Or utilize the M104 bus for 103rd Street, 110th Street, 116th Street, and 125th Street by a transfer at 96th Street. Please note, one trains are bypassing 168th Street until early 2020 because of elevator replacement. And from these stations, take the one train to 96th Street and transfer to a Van Cortlandt bound train. Let's go to the 2. And we have there is no 2 trains between Franklin Avenue and Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn College. This is due to track maintenance along the Longstrand Avenue line. As travel alternatives, free shuttle buses will be running in all stations along Longstrand Avenue between Franklin Avenue and Brooklyn College. And 2 trains will be running as follows: between 241st and Franklin Avenue, and then via the 3 to Utica Avenue. Shuttle buses will be making all 2 stops between Franklin Avenue and Flatbush Avenue and the Nostrand Avenue 3 train station. And that's between 11:30 p.m. and 4:30 a.m. Monday. And also we have between 10 p.m. Friday and 5 a.m. Monday, 2 trains are running local in both directions between 72nd Street and 14th Street. This is due to track maintenance along the Broadway 7th Avenue line. And also, due to track maintenance also on the Broadway 7th Avenue line, 2 trains are running every 12 minutes, days and evenings. Let's go on to the 3. On the 3 will be the same thing as the 2. We'll be running local in both directions between 72nd Street and 14th Street, and this is because of track maintenance along the Broadway 7th Avenue line. And late nights, 3 trains are suspended because of track maintenance along the Lenox Avenue line. 3 shuttle buses will be making stops between 135th Street and 148th Street, stopping at 145th Street. And 2 trains will be making all 3 stops between Times Square 42nd Street and 135th Street. Transfer between buses and 2 trains at 135th Street. Let's go to the 4 train. And we have between 12:01 a.m. Saturday to 5 a.m. Monday. Brooklyn bound 4 trains are running express between Grand Central 42nd Street and 14th Street Union Square. This is due to electrical improvements along the Lexington Avenue line. For 33rd Street, 28th Street, and 23rd Street, take the 4 or 6 trains to 14th Street Union Square and transfer to a Uptown 4 local or 6. And also between 10 p.m. Friday and 5 a.m. Monday, Brooklyn bound 4 trains are running local between 125th Street and Grand Central 42nd Street. This is due to track replacement on the Lexington Avenue line. Please allow additional travel time. And also weekends until February 10th between 3:45 a.m. Saturday and 10 p.m. Sunday. Manhattan-bound 4 trains are running express between Burnside Avenue and 149th Street Grand Concourse. This is due to track replacement along the Jerome Avenue line. For 176th Street, Mount Eden Avenue, 170th Street, 167th Street, and 161st Street, Yankee Stadium. Take a Woodlawn-bound 4 train and transfer to Burnside Avenue and transfer for, for service to these stations. Take the 4 train to 149th Street Grand Concourse and transfer to a Woodlawn-bound train. From these stations, take the 4 to Burnside and transfer to a Manhattan-bound train. Alternative note, for 176th Street, transfer to the BX32 at Burnside Avenue or use nearby D train stations as an alternative. And also due to track replacement along the Jerome Avenue line, between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Saturdays and from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday, 4 trains will be running every 16 minutes between 125th Street and Woodlawn. The last stop for alternate Uptown 4 trains is 125th Street. Transfer at 125th Street to continue your trip. Let's go to the 5. We have Saturday and Sunday, 5 trains will be running every 20 minutes, days and evenings, because of traffic replacement on the Lexington Avenue line. 5 trains all running on the modified schedule because downtown 4, 5, and 6 trains are running local between 125th Street and Grand Central. Please allow additional travel time. Let's go to the 6. And we have between 9:45 p.m. Friday to 5 a.m. Monday, Brooklyn Bridge bound 6 trains are running express between Grand Central 42nd Street and 14th Street Union Square. This is to electrical improvements along the Lexington Avenue line. For 33rd Street, 28th Street, and 23rd Street, take the 6 to 14th Street Union Square and transfer train Uptown 4, local R6. From these stations, take the 4 or 6 to Grand Central and transfer train Brooklyn Bridge bound 6 train. On the 7th, as every weekend no, until Friday, January 25th, Hudson Yards bound trains are running on a slower speed between Warner Boulevard Jackson Avenue and Grand Central 42nd Street. You may expect longer wait times and additional crowding and delays on the 7th during this time. And in addition, until this weekend, between 12:15 a.m. Saturday and 4:30 a.m. Monday, there is no 7 trains between Queensboro Plaza and 34th Street Hudson Yards. This is due to track replacement along the 42nd Street line. As travel alternatives, the E, F, N, R, W trains and 42nd Street Shuttle are providing alternate service. 7 trains are running only in Queens between Flushing Main Street and Queensboro Plaza, and 3 shuttle buses are running in 2 sections. The first one in Queens between Queensboro Plaza and Vernon Boulevard Jackson Avenue, and the second between Times Square 42nd Street and 34th Street Hudson Yards. Also, W trains will be running on the following hours: Saturday between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m., and Sunday between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. The 42nd Street Shuttle will be running overnight. And as we mentioned, as travel alternative between Manhattan and Queens, take the E and F trains. We should say the E, F, and R trains by a transfer at 74th Street Broadway, and the N and W trains by a transfer at Queensboro Plaza. Transfer between the NW 42nd Street shuttle or free shuttle buses at Times Square. And at 42nd Street Port Authority Bus Terminal, the E and shuttle buses. Let's go to the A. And we have between 5:30 a.m. Saturday and 8 p.m. Sunday, there is no A trains between Howard Beach JFK Airport and Far Walkway Mount Avenue. And also, there is no Walkway Park shuttle between Broad Channel and Beach 98th Street. This is due to track maintenance on the Far Walkway line. A trains are running between Inwood 12th Street and Lefferts Boulevard or Howard Beach JFK Airport. And the Walkaway Park shuttle is running every 20 minutes between Beach 116th Street and Mott Avenue, making stops at Beach 105th, Beach 98th, Beach 90th, Beach 67th, Beach 60th, Beach 44th, Beach 36th, and Beach 25th. And free shuttle buses will be running in two routes. The first will be a Far Walkway shuttle bus operating non-stop between Howard Beach, JFK Airport, and Mott Avenue. And the second will be a Walkway Park shuttle bus that will be running between Howard Beach and Beach 116th Street, stopping at Broad Channel, Beach 98th Street, and Beach 105th Street. Transfer between trains and shuttle buses at Howard Beach JFK Airport, Mott Avenue Shuttle, and Beach 98th Street Shuttle. In addition, between 10 p.m. Friday and 5 a.m. Monday, Inwood and 50th Street. This is due to track replacement on the 8th Avenue line. Please allow additional travel time. And also, between 9:45 p.m. Friday and 5 a.m. Monday, inward-bound A trains are running on the F line between J Street Metrotech and West 4th Street. This is due to track replacement in the Cranberry Tube. There is no inward-bound service at High Street, Fulton Street, Chambers Street, Canal Street, and Spring Street. For High Street, use the nearby York Street station on the F line. For Fulton Street, use the nearby World Trade Center E station via transfer at West 4th Street. For Chambers Street and World Trade Center, Canal Street and Spring Street, take the E instead by a transfer at West 4th Street. And also, A trains will be running every 10 minutes between Inwood 207th Street and Walkway Boulevard 96th Street because the Uptown A, C, and E train are sharing tracks between West 4th Street and 42nd Street Port Authority Bus Terminal. Let's go to the C. We have 168th Street bound C trains running on the F line between J Street Metrotech and West 4th Street. This is due to track replacement along the Cranberry Tube. In addition, C trains will be running every 12 minutes during the day and early evenings. Please allow additional travel time. Let's go to the E. And we have be- between 11:45 p.m. Friday and 5 a.m. Monday, there's no E trains between Briarwood and Jamaica Center. This is due to track maintenance along the Archer Avenue line. E trains will be running between World Trade Center and Briarwood and via the F line to and from Jamaica 179th Street. And free shuttle buses will be running between Kew Gardens Union Turnpike and Jamaica Center, stopping at Briarwood, Jamaica Avenue Van Expressway, and Sunset Archer. Transfer between E trains and shuttle buses at Kew Gardens Union Turnpike and Briarwood. In addition, between 5 Sunday between 5:15 a.m. and 8 a.m., World Trade Center bound E trains are running local between Forest Hills and Jackson Heights Roosevelt Avenue. This is due to track maintenance on the Queens Boulevard line. In addition, Saturdays between 5:45 a.m. and 7 a.m., World Trade Center bound E trains are running local between Forest Hills, 71st Avenue, and Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Avenue, due to track maintenance along the Queens Boulevard line. Please allow additional travel time because the train will be stopping at 67th Avenue, 63rd Drive, Junction Boulevard, Woodhaven Boulevard, Grand Avenue, Newtown, and Elmhurst Avenue. Let's check the L. Nothing on the L. We already mentioned the shuttles. Let's go to the D. There's nothing on the D. Let's check the F. All right, we have Saturdays and Sundays between 6:45 a.m. and 7 p.m. Jamaica bound F trains are running express between Kings Highway and 18th Avenue because of a signal improvements along the Culver line. For Avenue U, Avenue P, Avenue N, Bay Parkway, 22nd Avenue, and Avenue I, from to these stations, take the F to Kings Highway or 18th Avenue and transfer to a Coney Island bound train. From these stations, take the F to Kings Highway or Avenue X and transfer to a Jamaica bound F train. And also, due to track maintenance along the Queens Boulevard line, Coney Island bound F trains are running local between Forest Hills 71st Avenue and Jackson Heights Roosevelt Avenue. In addition, between 11:45 p.m. Friday and 5 a.m. Monday, Coney Island bound F trains are running on the E between Jackson Heights Roosevelt Avenue and 5th Avenue, 53rd Street because of track maintenance along the 63rd Street line. There is no Coney Island bound service at 21st Street Queensbridge, Roosevelt Island, Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street, and 57th Street. For 21st Street Queensbridge, take the F to 4750th Street and transfer to a Jamaica bound F train. For Roosevelt Island, take the F to 34th Street Hell Square and transfer to a Queens-bound N, R, or W trains to Lexington Avenue, 59th Street, and walk to 2nd Avenue and take the Roosevelt Island tram. For Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street, take the F train to 34th Street Howell Square and transfer to a 96th Street 2nd Avenue bound Q train. For 57th Street, use the nearby 57th Street 7th Avenue N, Q, R, and W trains for downtown service to 34th Street Hill Square, where F trains will be available. And also between 9:45 p.m. Friday and 5 a.m. Monday, Coney Island bound F trains are running express between 34th Street Hell Square and West 4th Street, and this is due to track maintenance along the 6th Avenue line. For 23rd Street and 14th Street, take the F or D trains to West 4th Street and transfer to a Uptown F train. From these stations, take the Jamaica bound F train to 34th Street Hell Square and transfer to a Coney Island bound F train. Let's go to the M. And M trains are M trains is suspended this weekend due to structural improvements between the Myrtle Avenue line and Jamaica Avenue line. And free shuttle buses will be operating between Metropolitan Avenue Middle Village and Myrtle Avenue Broadway. and service between Moravian Broadway and Delancey Essex will be replaced by the J. Let's go to the N. And we have N trains will be running every 12 minutes, days and evenings, because the N and the W trains are sharing tracks at Astoria. Let's go to the Q. Nothing on the Q. Let's go to the R. Nothing on the R. Let's go to the W. We have the alternate service occurring this weekend. Let's go to the J. And we have there is no J train service between Myrtle Avenue Broadway and Broad Street. This is due to structural improvements in the Williamsburg Bridge. J trains will be running only between Jamaica Center, Parsons Archer, and Myrtle Avenue Broadway. Free shuttle buses will be running between Myrtle Avenue Broadway and Delancey Essex. For Flushing Avenue, Lorimer Street, Hughes Street, Marcy Avenue, and Delancey Essex, take a shuttle bus and transfer between J trains and shuttle buses at Myrtle Avenue Broadway. For Bowery, Canal Street, Chambers Street, and Fulton Street and Broad Street, use the nearby 4 and 6 train stations. For Delancey Essex, transfer between shuttle buses and F trains. Transfer at Broadway Lafayette Street, Bleecker Street between the 6, late night 4, and F trains. And transfer between the 4 and the 6 at Brooklyn Bridge City Hall. For service between Manhattan and Brooklyn, consider the A, C, or L train via transfer at Broadway Junction, Fulton Street, Eastern Parkway, and Van Cinderland Avenue. Let's go to the G. Nothing on the G. Let's go to Staten Island. And we have, due to scheduled maintenance, Staten Island Railway will board on the Tottenville platform from Jefferson Avenue and Clifton. Board change includes Jefferson Street, Duggan Hills, Old Town, Grassmere, and Clifton. And let's go back to the website because we have some events occurring this weekend. And one of them is the Women's March. We have this Saturday, January 19th, there will be a Women's March between 72nd Street and Central Park West to 44th Street and 6th Avenue. Expect significant delays on routes M1, M2, M2 Limited, M3, M4, M5, M7, M10, M11, M12, 20, M31, M42, M50, M55, M57, M66, M72, M104, Q10, Q32, SIM1C, SIM4C, BX2, BXM2, QM2, QM1, QM4, QM5, QM6, and QM15. Customers traveling from downtown Manhattan and Brooklyn take the two, take the one, two, or three trains to 72nd Street, or take an Uptown C train to 72nd Street. For ADA entry, take the A, C, or D train, or the 1, 2, and 3 trains. Exit the station and go north to enter at West 61st Street. And in addition, Monday is Martin Luther King Day. And subways and the Staten Island Railway will run on a weekday schedule. Buses will be running on a modified and special schedule. And the special schedule for buses will apply to the following routes: the S81 Limited, S84, S86, S90, S91, 92, 94, 96, 98, SIM4X, SIM8X, Q4 Limited, AM trips from the subway, Q6, Q25, and Q65 will not be running. Local service, however, will be available on these routes. All other local express limited stop and select bus service will be running with minor adjustments on departure time. And in addition, um, we received from Notify AYC a travel advisory is issued between Thursday evening into Friday morning for a wintry mix of snow and rain. Please allow additional travel time. And of course, this might affect your commute. And of course, it will affect mine as well. And we have some delays to report. That is, 1, 2, and 3 trains are delayed in both directions because of NYPD activity at Times Square, 42nd Street. And we have delays on the routes Q4, Q5, 6, 8, 9, 41, 17, 28, 20B, 24, 25, 30, 31, 34, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44 SBS, Q54, 56, 60, 65, 83, 84, 85, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114 has resumed in both directions with delays after earlier traffic issue in Jamaica. Meanwhile, the Q12, 13, 15, 15A, 16, 17, 19, 28, 20B, 25, 26, 27, 28, 34, 44 SBS, 48, 50, 65, and 66 are running with delays in both directions because of traffic in downtown Flushing. So that's all that we have. But of course, let's go to the city's website because this winter storm could affect us over the weekend. And of course, we have the travel advisory and the New York City Emergency Management has issued a travel advisory for Thursday evening into Friday morning. Expect an inspection of wintry mix of snow and rain. New Yorkers are advised to exercise caution while driving, walking, or biking, and allow additional travel time as roads may be slippery. For more info, go to weather.gov/NY. And we'll be monitoring this situation pretty closely. But in the meantime, we want to thank everybody that joined us on this weekend service change. If we have more information regarding the winter storm, we will provide it to you as soon as we get the information. In the meantime, have a wonderful Wednesday night.